Before we start, I'm going to warn you that you're going to see some close-up photos of a very deep cut to my wrist that I got from using an angle grinder. I haven't been making a lot of videos lately because I've been a bit busy with work and life, but I should have made this video roughly about a year ago. I was making a metal bracket out of some scrap metal and had some paint on it, and to get the paint off, and to do that I used an angle grinder. Now what I should have done was put the scrap metal in a vise, change the disc to a flap disc, but I was overconfident and wanted to just get this small bit of paint off the metal as quick as possible. I thought it would only take 10 seconds at most. Well, it ended up taking over a month because of the accident. What I did was hold the metal in one hand and the angle grinder in the other. A bad idea. All it took was a small bit of lint from the frayed edge of the glove to catch the cutting disc and instantly pull my hand into the disc. Went into my wrist, just missing all the major arteries and just nicked a tendon. The doctors told me that I was very lucky because I could have bled out or had a floppy hand for the rest of my life. So in hindsight, it was extremely lucky, and I tell you now, once bitten, twice shy. Now, whenever I'm cutting metal, I'm using an angle grinder to take the paint off. I always make sure to use the correct disc on the angle grinder. I don't wear gloves. I make sure my sleeves are pulled up, or I take my jacket off first, and I for sure use a vise. A little side note, I was using a battery powered angle grinder that I'm sure helped, because as soon as it got embedded into my wrist, it didn't have enough torque to keep going. If it was a mains version of an angle grinder, it wouldn't have stopped so suddenly and would have done a lot more damage. I know this video has been a bit gory, but it's for educational purposes, so hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. P.S. Have a first aid kit in an easy to access area of your shop, something I did not have at the time. Be safe and don't be discouraged from making stuff.